Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This one is on request for a tutorial on how to use Discord. So for those of you who don't know what Discord is, it is a chat program that you can download for free, and it runs on, I believe, all the platforms. So it's a lot like other chat programs, and it has some features that I think make it one of the best chat platforms. So here is the Discord window. Uh, Once you download and install Discord, you'll run it. You have to register to get an account, so I believe it just needs your email. I haven't registered an account a long time. If you don't like your email to be given to what you feel personally is some sort of sketchy program or something, or you think you're going to get spam, you don't have to worry about that. You could just make a new email, uh, and making an email is easy. If you need to know how to make an email, I can show you guys how to do that as well. So you have your email, you're registered, it's installed, it's downloaded, you've opened up the program, and now you need to join a server. So say you know somebody who has a server. A server is just a place where you go and you talk to people. So you can see on the left-hand side here all the servers that I'm a part of. And down here at this plus, you can hit add server. So if I hit this, I can either make my own server if I want to, have my own admin privileges, if I want to be able to ban people or make limitations on what people can say or type or do, or if I'm interested in making some sort of network that's specific to a certain group of friends. Here it has, friends, gaming, study group. You can have it be whatever you want. But if you want to join a server, you can hit join server. Now here it's a bunch of wacky letters, right? So it's always going to be https://discord.gg. But all you need is the last letters. So here in the example, it says H, capital T, capital K, Z, M, A, K, right? So you've received a link from your friend or whatever. You've requested access to somebody's server. They send you this link. You just copy the last letter bits and you paste them here. So it's like, it's going to look something like that. Maybe like the K will be capital or something, right? Then you'd hit join server. Once you hit join server, this isn't a real server. It's going to pop up over here, and each server has its own avatar representing whatever that server is. So this one, Tantalus, is a classic WoW server. So to join that server, now that I've joined that server, it would automatically put you in it. But I just click over here. Now I'm in the server. As you can see, the chat has changed. This general chat text channels has been highlighted. So you can be this anything with a hashtag next to it as a text channel. So this is the announcements here. People have been posting memes or whatever. So usually there'll be different text channels, like one for pictures, one for general chatting. This is a very rudimentary server, so there's not many options. And there's a bunch of chat channels. Some of them are locked. So you could have only specific people allowed to join, or you could have just channels for anybody. So to join a channel, you just click on it, left click, and you can join those channels. Once you're in a channel, if somebody else has access to that channel, they can also click the channel, and then their icon will appear underneath or above your icon. I think it's alphabetized. So A would be at the top, and Z would be at the bottom. When I speak, you can see that this little green circle lights up. That means that that person is using their microphone. Now, it might be that you see their green circle light up. Oh, Mike has joined the chat. Mike, I'm doing a Discord tutorial. Thank you for coming. I believe your headset's not plugged in, which leads into exactly what I was about to say. His green circle lit up, but you guys were unable to hear him, and that is because there was something wrong with his microphone and nothing wrong with your headphones. So that's something to look out for. If you can't hear them and uh, their mic is lighting up, that means their mic is connected, but there's something wrong. Either they've muted themselves, which in this case, uh, he did not mute himself, and you can tell if somebody's muted themselves because there will be a little icon next to their name with a microphone and a slash through it. And you can also tell if somebody has deafened themselves, which means that no matter what they say, as you can see, Mike has just muted himself. If I hover over it, it said he is muted. So right here you can see that he has muted himself, which means that his microphone can't light up. So you could also deafen yourself, and if you deafen yourself, it'll say deafened next to it. Mike has just deafened himself, so he has headphones with a cross through it. Now, reasons why you might deafen yourself or mute yourself is up to you. Maybe you're deafening yourself because somebody walked in the room and you need to hear what they're saying, or maybe you deafened yourself because you need to watch a quick tutorial video online about Discord, or anything. Maybe you just want to watch a quick 1-minute funny video that your friend posted and you don't want the Discord chatter to get in your way. It's a quick way to just cut out all the sound. Maybe somebody's trolling you, playing some really loud music, just deafen yourself really quick. You can also just switch channels. But if the troll is going to follow you, they might follow you to the next channel. This isn't likely, but anyway. So to mute yourself, now that you know that you can go down to the bottom left where it has your avatar and name, and you can click mute. So this will mute yourself. As you can see, the mute icon's next to my name. So anything I say now is picked up by my microphone in the recording program, but not in the Discord program. Now it's picked up in the Discord program. I could also deafen myself with the next button right next to that, deafen. If you deafen, it also mutes yourself, apparently. I didn't realize this until now. But now I can't hear anything and I can't say anything. Okay, right next to that, we have the user settings. This is going to be very important. So let me show that again. User settings, right next to the deafen and mute button. User settings, these are your settings. These are settings that apply to the user, that is you. So you go in here, you have your account. I'm not sure why it has streamer mode right here, but I guess that's just telling me streamer mode is enabled, probably because I have a recording program open, which might unlock some special options. But the most important user setting, so once again, go down here to the cog, hit user setting, is voice and video. Here in the voice and video section, you can see your input device, which means the device that you are putting in data, which is your voice. It's going into this audio microphone. So if it's set to default, you're going to want to set it to your microphone. Default might work, but microphone usually works. Output device. Output device is what is coming out. Actually, I don't know what this is. This is your speakers, right? This is your speakers, your headset, whatever these are called, earphones. This is set to default, and if it's set to default, that means that I believe it's going to take whatever is default for your Windows or your Mac default. And I can show you how to get into that and check that after this. So the hardest part about Discord is making sure that all your settings are correct. After that, it's set and forget. You don't really have to think about it again, but if you need another look at it, you can always watch this video and check it out. So input volume, I always have my input volume at 100% because I want my voice to come through at 100% of the volume that I'm speaking at. My output volume is set to, it looks like 101%. So if I really couldn't hear somebody, I could just bump this all the way up and be like, say that again. So this is going to be the default generic settings for you whenever you enter a Discord. There are other ways to alter people's volume inside the chat channels, which I will show in a minute. You can also test your mic here. You can do this inside Discord, or you can do this on Windows or Mac using the control panel. But if you just wanted a quick check, you say you weren't sure if default or this was working, you'd be like, let's check, click, and then you could listen to yourself talk. And that's how you know that your mic should be working. So right now I'm at voice activated. That means when I talk, it will activate my microphone and it'll pick up what I say. So sometimes it won't pick up the first, millisecond of whatever you said, or maybe it will cut off the last millisecond of what you said. So to determine the sensitivity of either the voice activated or push to talk, you can, I guess you could switch on automatically determine input sensitivity. I don't know what that is, but you can slide this bar. So right now, anything under negative 50 decibels, I assume that's what that is, won't be picked up. So if I have a fan on in the background, if my neighbor closes their door or the dogs start barking or something, usually that's quiet enough that it won't be picked up. Or if somebody is often washing plates in the kitchen in your house, or you have opera music playing or something. One way to test if that is coming through, you can say test your mic or listen to your mic using the Windows control panel. And then you just listen and it will repeat back whatever everybody else is hearing from your microphone. So mess with it, slide it around. I found that negative 50 decibels seems to work for me. And that is the voice setting. So if you're on push to talk, then whatever your default push to talk button is, let me see, is that here? I don't think that's here. Whatever your default push to talk button is, nothing will come out of your mic unless you hold down that button. Pretty simple, you push to talk. Generally, you want push to talk if there's, I would say, 6 or more people, because if everyone's talking or, the microphone's picking up somebody cleaning dishes, it can get a little hectic and you're going to want to deafen yourself. So deafen is a good thing to know about. Mute is a good thing to know about. So that's the voice and video settings. You have other settings here. I don't think I've used really any of them. But you can mess around with those settings. These, I think, are the most important because your voice is what chat program is all about. So back to the channel. So switch a channel. So right here you can see I'm in this voice channel called Waiting Room. Say I wanted to check out somebody else's Discord. So I could click over to here. This is my guild's Discord for World of Warcraft. As you can see, it's a lot more sophisticated. They kind of have folders of channels. So here we have a ton of different text channels. So, I could click through different guild info. But all this time I'm clicking through this and looking at this, as you can see this tiny green microphone, I'm still in this Discord channel talking. The only way I'm going to leave this room is if I hang up this phone, which is next. It's called disconnect. It's right above the deafen, mute, and user settings. So if I disconnect from here, boom, I'm gone. I'm not in any of these Discords. If I left click back in here, I'm back. But I could also just browse these other Discord things. Say I wanted to get some information in the raid chat. I'm like, hold on, guys. I gotta check raid chat real quick. Okay, everything looks good here. Then I could click back over here. And I'm still in here the whole time. I'm still communicating. So usually whatever channel you're in, this is where you're going to want to be looking at the information. But that is an option for you. If you only have one channel, then this won't apply. So most of these channels I don't even click on. These are, again, different channels for different groups of friends, right? So I have a couple channels of just random people that have invited me to a Discord. I've been like, yo, you're trying to join my Discord real quick. And that's easier to do if I'm playing a video game with like 4 people and they're like, come to our Discord. It'd be much easier for one person to join them than to 4 people to join me. So that's kind of how it works out. You also have the option of video chatting, just like a Zoom or a GChat or all those other programs, Skype. So to call somebody and just chat one-on-one with somebody, if that's what you're interested in to do, you can go to your home. Now, home is always at the top of the list. You can change this list to by just dragging, left-click drag. Looks like I just nested a channel, which I don't think I've ever done before. But let me go to the, yeah, I don't know how I did that. But apparently you can nest channels and you can make folders of channels, which I've just learned. So we're all learning together. But again, back to calling somebody, say you wanted to call Snowden right here. I could right click on his name. These are your friends that are online. So I'd right click on his name and I'd hit call. If you want to create more friends, more Discord friends, so that they show up over here. So let's see, this person isn't my friend right now, but I could right click on their name in this direct message list. So say I met, say I'm in the Piggle Discord and I don't know any of these people, right? But say I wanted to talk to this guy, I could right click, I could click add friend. If I wanted to just invite him to my server, I could say which server I have the rights to invite people to. So I could say add friend, then they'd show up over here. Or I could call them right here. You don't need to be friends to call someone, but it's probably a good idea to message them in text first and be like, hey, want to chat? And they'd be like, yeah, what's good? I don't usually call people, but it is nice to just chat one-on-one with somebody sometimes. And you don't need to use a phone or anything like that. So if you're playing a two-player video game, or if you got a business deal you need to transact, you can do it on here, and you can video chat. So when you call somebody, say I'm calling Mike, hopefully he picks up. I don't know if he will.
Hello.
Oh, he picks up. Okay, so he picked up. That means that we're now chatting in here, and technically, I think, yeah, so we're not in this channel anymore. So we got bounced from uh, one chat channel to a call channel. And that's because it'd be really broken if you could be in like 6 different places at once talking to like a whole bunch of people. So now we're chatting like this, and you can turn on your video camera if you so desire. You also have the same options of muting yourself, and you also have the option to disconnect if you're like, all right, fuck off. So I can turn on my video camera right here, and I think, okay, so actually my video camera won't work because you, unlike a microphone, you can't use a video camera in 2 different programs at once. So right now it's my face is being captured over here. So for the sake of the video, actually I don't think, can I activate it? Let me deactivate it. And let's do this. Okay, so I deactivated my face in the streaming program, recording program, and now you see it over here. So you just see my face, but if Mike turned on his camera, if he had a camera or whatever, his face would pop up as big as this face, and your face would become a smaller face. So that's pretty much all you need to know about Discord. I mean, it's pretty simple. You just find, all right, so say, all right, I'm gonna start from if Discord wasn't even open. Mike does not have a camera, but he can share his screen. So this is another functionality of Discord. If you want to go ahead and share your screen, Mike, I'll demonstrate what sharing screen is all about. So right now, using this button next to turn on camera, you can share your screen. So now I see Mike's desktop. And when you click share screen, you select which screen you want to share. So I've 3 windows open, so I could select each one. So if I shared a screen as well, it'd be like, share this, who's it's sharing it with? Just this person because he's on who I'm on the call with. Then I'd hit go live, and now I'm sharing my screen as well, and he sees my resource monitor, and if I close resource monitor, it would cancel showing my screen. Now it's like flipping out. I'm gonna hit stop watching because it was like strobe lighting, but that's how you can share your screen and say you want to stream a video game to your friends. If you're in a chat channel, you could be like, hey, check out, I'm playing this game. People are like, oh, that's cool. Maybe they only have 5 minutes to chat. They're in between, work or whatever, eating lunch. Be like, what's everybody up to? What's going on? And you can see what your friends are up to and what's going on. So that's that. Right here, you can see direct messages. So say you're in your channel, direct messages disappears. If you want to go back to direct messages to continue a conversation you had earlier, or just send a direct message, you go to home, and it's going to list all the people that you can send a direct message to, or that you have talked to before, right? So unless you hit this X, right? Say I didn't want to listen to Raid Helper anymore. I'm like, I don't even know who this is. I could be like X, and it would go away. But if they message you again, then it would show up here. If you message them again, then it would show up here. So that's pretty much it. I hope this was informative, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.